Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Beatrice if you're new here, and thanks for checking out Just BNS. I am doing another video, and this video was requested by one of our followers a few months ago, but I've never really got to it until a few days ago. I was reading the comments again, and I saw the request. I was like, darn it. So this video will be talking about confidence and having self-esteem. Now, I didn't really brainstorm before starting this video, but I think I do okay. So, again, Happy New Year's. I know it's been a while. I know we're like in, the second month already? That's crazy, right? But I love knowing that because it just tells me that Justin is coming home pretty soon. I'm excited for. And in his February care package, the quote I had on it was, I'll hold you in my heart until I can hold you in my arms. That's something I forgot to say in the last video. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you can follow me if you already don't. You'll see that like the care packages that I do and pictures and such like that. So anyways, confidence and self-esteem. This is something that growing up I struggled a lot of I struggled with because not everyone, it doesn't come naturally for everyone. There's just some people that naturally knows how to sing, right? They can sing really well. I'm not one of those. There's people who naturally know how to draw. They have that artistic ability. I'm not one of them. And confidence and self-esteem, it's one of those things that I had to learn to have, and I'm still working on that. I'm not there 100%, but I'm still working. I am proud. I'm happy to be where I am than where I was in elementary, middle school, and such like that. And personally, I believe confidence and self-esteem starts at the main foundation. I'm always saying foundation because it's the start of everything, but I believe it starts from home. And with my background, if you already don't know, I am Ghanaian. I'm from, West Africa. And growing up, even when I was back at home, my grandmother always adored me. I love her so much. But it was just with the culture, with our parents mindset, they just see it's like, feeding you, clothing you, having had, a place for you to sleep and stuff like that, and that's their job, that's it. So growing up, you never really hear you're beautiful or you're loved, like, those kind of things, where as a child, you need those kind of things. Like, it goes back from, nature and nurture, right? So it's like you need those kind of nurturing words for you to know that yes, you are beautiful. So someone else to tell you otherwise, no, you don't believe them because mama told you that you're beautiful or daddy told you that you're beautiful. And I have all sisters, so I don't have a brother. And so that's something that I didn't hear often growing up. Like, I love you, you're beautiful, you're special, you're smart. Those are limited word, things I didn't hear. So growing up, I didn't see myself as that for a while, but thankfully, I always had a relationship with God. And if you can see the back of here, I have like a poster right here, and it's Psalms 139. Like, I have it right there, and it's the verse 14, when it tells you you are beautifully and wonderfully made. So that's something that, whenever I'm feeling down, I just like, no, my Father, above everything, He created me. He created this whole universe, and He's telling me I'm wonderfully and beautifully made, and then I am beautiful. So with that being said, not everyone, may have the religion background that I have, but I honestly really do believe that self-confidence or self-esteem does start from home. And if you're a parent watching this, I hope that you're encouraging your kids to let them know that they are beautiful and such like that, especially in the world that we live in now with technology. A few months ago, I saw something on Facebook. Someone killed themselves. A dude killed himself because a girlfriend, encouraged him through text messages. That's crazy. If this boy was always told that he's wonderful, his life is precious, like all this stuff, then, maybe that could have saved his life. And especially in schools, with our school system, like, I know that sometimes teachers, me being a future educator, my kids in my class, every kid that will ever walk in my classroom will always know how special they are. And so when they leave my classroom and go to a different classroom and someone talks badly or says something otherwise, they'll know, no, Mrs., whatever my last name will be, always told me that I was beautiful and such like that. So with self-esteem and self-confidence, another thing that I think what helps or build it up is from the people you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with girlfriends or guy friends that always do help boost your stuff. Or if you're dating someone who's constantly telling you that you're beautiful and stuff like that, because with repetition you'll start to believe it. And because that's something Justin always does. Like, I could wake up looking like, ugh, and he like, be you're beautiful. Or just randomly, he just be like, gosh. I'm like, oh my God, are you okay, Justin? He's just like, yeah, I'm fine. You're just beautiful. And I'm like, oh, thanks, baby. So, just surrounding yourself with people that do help you see the self-worth, because you are wonderfully made and you are very precious. And, my girlfriend's one of my best friends. I call her Sexy, and I add her name, like Sexy Pascaline. That's her name. I'm like, hey, like she comes out with an outfit on something. Like, look at my girlfriend being hot and stuff like that. So it's just surrounding yourself with people that do help you see your value, even if at times you may not see it right away. Another thing is, I believe, is how you speak. Like with me growing up, believe it or not, guys, I was a pushover. I didn't even understand the definition of a pushover until I came to the States, but I was definitely a pushover. You can ask me for about anything and I'll just give it away, and that's something, looking back on my life now, a lot of people took advantage of that while I was in elementary, middle school, and even a little bit in high school. Like, people would just come, like, you're just gonna have, like, yeah. So, I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, so just, how you speak and how you approach yourself and stuff like that. I was very shy. I was a pushover. I was that one student that would never want to say anything in class. I just go do my work and I leave. But starting fourth grade, I started to do SGA, and that's what helped me boost my self-confidence and my self-esteem, because I ran for treasure because I loved math. Now, not so much. I don't know what happened, but I loved it, so I ran for treasure. And through that, I became very involved in school. So if that's something you're struggling with your self-confidence, self-esteem, I will recommend joining some kind of school organization and taking a leadership role, because when you do take a leadership role, you have to have, it kind of helps you naturally build those self-confidence, self-esteem, because you are the leader of that organization. You have to lead those that are in that organization. So I did SG in fourth grade, and I loved it. And in middle school I didn't, but I was still that one child that, I was well-rounded. I wasn't, stuck in my own little clique or whatever. I was very well-rounded. And I started to speak more. I started to converse more with people. I started being more involved with my school. And that's something that really did help me. And then in high school, I was president of, certain organizations on campus. In school. And I got to know the principals, like administration, where I was actually selected by my county to represent my county. So I definitely do think if you're young and you're in school, getting involved in those kind of leadership roles does help with your self-confidence. It helps you with your public speaking. I used to hate public speaking, but now you can't shut me up, because I know how to do it better than before. Interviews, I used to hate interviews, but because of being in these leadership roles, I know how to do interviews. Like, I love going to interviews. There's nothing right now that scares me about interviews. I just love it, because I know that when I enter that room, I'm going to execute that interview. And that's just something, even if it's a pep talk you have to give yourself before going into something, just know, putting that out in the air, your brain, I read an article, guys, and it said, once you put things out in the air, your brain automatically starts to, turn and want to pursue that. I want you to have that. So just putting those kind of things in the air, like, I'm gonna get an A in this test or whatever it is. I'm gonna pass this exam. I'm going to ace this interview or whatever it is. Just start to put that in the air. Another thing about confidence or self-esteem that I would say is learning to have self-love. You cannot it's great, like I said before, it's great to have people around you that help you with, like, letting you know your value and stuff like that. But personally, if you do not know your value, do not have self-love for you, then it's really going to be hard for you to take all that in or believe it when someone tells you that you are pretty and you are loved, and you are all that in a bag of chips. So just learn to have self-love for yourself, and that could just be reading like scriptures that, because love is like above all. God says above all love. So just learning to read scriptures and learning to see how much that God values you. Like, I could go on and on about God and his value to us, or how he values us. So just having that self-love. Another thing I believe helps with self-confidence is how you dress. I've always loved clothes. I've always loved fashion. So buy clothes that works for your body type. I am very tiny, as you guys have seen. So I would never buy clothes that are too big for me unless I purposely, sometimes I purposely buy big sweaters because I'm wearing leggings, or have an idea in my head or whatever. But I buy clothes that complements my body. If you wear something that you feel good in it, you look good in it, you're like, okay, you can step out, go in front of people, go in front of a crowd, and know that you're owning that outfit, and that automatically gives you a boost that you don't even realize. So just getting outfit that complements your body, and makes you feel good, makes you feel sexy and stuff like that. And red, guys, red looks good on. Red is the color. So if you don't have a red outfit in your closet, get a red outfit in your closet. So yeah, that's something I would definitely say helps with self-confidence. So just having self-love for yourself, learning to self-love yourself, doing leadership roles to kind of help you with your public speaking and getting out there, and surrounding yourself with people that do boost you and stuff like that, because there's a difference between having confidence and being cocky. And I saw another thing online that said, no, I'm not cocky, I'm not arrogant. It's just I've learned to love myself. I've learned to appreciate myself. I've learned my value, that it took me that long to learn, that now that I know that I am beautiful and I am worth it and everything, I'm not going to allow someone else to break me down, because I now understand and know my self-worth. So, and usually you could tell, you could tell when someone is being cocky or someone is just being confident, because I remember I did an interview once for a job, and the manager said, wow, you sound cocky. And I said, trust me, I'm far from that. I said, no, from where I used to be with, I had one point in my life, I had suicidal thoughts. So, which, I might open up about that some other time, but I had suicidal thoughts and stuff. I'm like, where I used to be and where I am now, it's far from cocky. It's by grace, by his grace, that I finally realized, who I am and my value and stuff like that. So I was like, no, I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So just having self-love, leadership roles, the way you speak to people too when you're talking, bending your head down, look people in the eye. Like when you shake someone's hand, look at them in their eye. How you approach, your gesture just lets people know that this person is confident, they're owning whatever product that they're selling to me. So how you converse with people, and just how your demeanor when you walk into a room, or the aura that you just bring when you walk into a room, and then your outfit too, and just how you carry your overall body and your overall self and stuff like that really will help with your self-confidence and self-esteem. So I would just end that right there. If you have any more questions, we could talk more in the comments below. Please don't forget to share our videos. I would love for our subscribers to shoot up to 2,000, 2,000, just to keep shooting up until Justin comes home, so you can see that I've tried to keep y'all entertained while he was gone. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment, guys. Let's keep boosting up Just Being Us, because I promise you do not want to leave us. We have a lot in store for y'all. All right, thank you. See you guys in the next video. Bye.